Welcome to Human Biology. This video is to show you class navigation on a web browser. The mobile app is a little bit different. It seems to want you to rely on the Modules tab right here instead of my beautifully made homepage. So this is your course landing page. You can always get back to it by clicking Home. And when we start the actual class, after you've finished your orientation, we'll have a little bit of text here. Then we'll have to do this week. This big orange link launches Zoom. This is our Zoom link for the Monday and Wednesday mandatory Zoom meetings. Now, I'm not going to take attendance on them, and I will record them. However, this is how you access the Zoom. You can also access it by scrolling down to Tech Connect Zoom. It might move by the time the class starts, and it'll take you to both the current link and past recording. Now, this button right here will take you to this week's module. In this week's module, you are going to have the PowerPoint presentations I'll go over, an assignment, and a discussion post. I will talk about all of those in a different video. Now, right here is Instructor Information. And we have a very important link right here. This is my Zoom office hour. Technically, it's the same Zoom room. This one is automatically recorded. This one that I do my office hour in is not automatically recorded. Lastly, there's 4 buttons down here. Important course information takes you to the orientation module. Weekly modules, if we click on that link, there are sub-buttons, week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on to 16. These take you to the module of that week number. So you can go back. The reason you use this page is we have a test every 3.5 to 4 weeks. So you can click on these links, and it takes you to that module so you could look at the PowerPoint again. The study guides link takes you to the study guides. And we'll have 5 lecture tests. I have a video talking about the types of questions on my tests. And we'll have the questions for the study guides right here. And they're arranged by test 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you can change the tabs, which I'm pretty sure you've been doing by going like that. DVC Support Services takes you to a pre-made module. And accommodations and inclusivity, that talks about inclusiveness in the classroom. It talks about equity in the classroom and a link to DSS accommodations. These are going to be most important is the accommodations for DSS. They'll have they have note takers for you. They can give you more test time. And I'm finding more and more students actually need some sort of accommodation in the classroom. So it doesn't hurt. There's no shame. Study tips. So there's a series of videos on both studying and taking tests. This is DVC Support Hub. This is a toolkit to help you with Canvas. And the school is having me bribe you. Canvas Expert Online Success Badge. 5 extra credit points per badge for earning these 2 badges showing you know your way around Canvas. And lastly, past Zoom lectures. This is actually completely cheating. It's taking you to the Tech Connect Zoom button, but you don't have to find it. This is our recurring meeting every Monday and Wednesday. And there should be a tab right here for recordings. As you can see, I have 2 recordings here already. It's not that exciting. It's basically me logging into Zoom to making sure it works. So the rest of these tabs talk about all of these buttons on this side right here. So go through them, read through the text. And again, this is all pre-provided text. So this one talks about the homepage, the announcements, the syllabus, that is course procedures. It has to actually be turned into the division office. And great, this is actually a very useful link for you to read. It explains the Canvas grade. And more importantly, it tells you how to read your responses. I will respond to at least 1 graded assignment a week. And I'm more likely to respond to the assignment if there's something unique about it and it's different from the other classmates, or you make yourself stand out in some way. So modules are how Zoom works right here. They can be accessed by this button, or again, the weekly modules button, or that big giant blue button on the homepage. So if I were to click this, it would take me to the module for week 1. And the difference between my hot link and just this, I have to do so much scrolling. I can at least close those so I don't have to read all them. And here is week 1. So that blue button takes you to week 1, and we have different assignments and activities to do during the week. And we'll have 16 weeks, 2 lectures, 1 discussion, 1 assignment per week. I'll also have the PowerPoints put in here, and I will have an individual study guide. There'll be combined study guides in the download area. This also talks about the calendar. It's one way to check due dates for assignments. This is the calendar tab. And this is the month of May. Now, all of these are crossed out because we have finished school for the semester. It is the end of May. We're way down here on May 26th. But you can see when assignments are due, and they're color-coded by class. You can actually add assignments. Now, another way you can see what's coming up is you go down to the bottom of the homepage, in this case, and it says coming up. And if I actually had the screen open to the full size, it would be coming up. However, because you can't see my face, I have the page shrunken. Another button is announcements. There are no announcements right now because it's the summer still, but you'll get at least 1, if not 2 weekly announcements from me. You can click on this to see past announcements. And then lastly, we have campus resources. Student Lounge is for you guys to communicate with each other. It is a module. DVC Support Hub is a link in the support one. DVC Tutoring talks about tutoring services. Next Tutor Library, that is all down here on this window. So please peruse that at your convenience. So this video is 8 minutes long. I will stop talking now so you could go on to the next button. Thank you. Have a good day.